Okay, welcome back to my channel. I hope you like the new lighting. I'm just trying out some new lighting to improve the quality of my videos. So if there's any recommendations or any thoughts of my videos, please leave a comment below so I can know your thoughts and I'll try to improve more. So long story short, I ordered this bag. This is not a Birkin. This is not a Birkin, but this is not a Kelly, and it's not from Hermes. It's actually from a brand called Teddy Blake. Now, if you tuned this video, I'm pretty sure you already saw plenty of reviews online already, so I'm not gonna get too deep into this bag. But I would say I have been using this for around 3 days already, and I can say I'm pretty impressed by the quality due to the price, but I do still have some not too impressed part for the bag just because of the process to get it. It's quite frustrating, and also there are some flaws when I got the bag. So first of all, I'll just tell you guys about the price range now. It's around the retail price they say on the website is around $500, but they are usually on sale, and even if they're not on sale, if you just register their membership, you can the first bag you can actually get usually a 40% off or 30% off discount. Price would normally land around $390 to $410 for this model, which is the Eva model. This one specifically is the 28 centimeters, which is the most standard one. They have a bigger one, but as I heard and I see on the website, you actually need to custom make the sizes. So for me, I really like the size of 28. For me, it's the perfect size for an everyday bag. So the reason why I choose this bag is just because I want an everyday bag, which is kind of dressy, but still for daily uses. And since my Chanel is just mainly for some special occasions and some of my, more dressy situation, so I really need a everyday bag. Also, I don't want to buy too expensive just because it's the everyday bag. Originally, I was considering Coach, but the prices recently are very high. It's 800 euros in general, and it's like, oh god, it's 800 euros, which for me it's a little bit too expensive. I was originally thinking of the Balenciaga City bag, which in the pre-love market will land around 400 euros, which is similar to this bag. But I was looking around for about 2 months and I just can't find the exact color and combo I want. So after I seen a YouTuber LB's video of Teddy Blake, I decided to just go over it and purchase it. Now, it is really frustrating, I would say. So first of all, most of the color are on wait list, and you need to wait about 6 to 7 weeks, which I didn't really saw it when I check out. So when I originally want the black color, but after 2 weeks of waiting of no emails, I was like, it's weird because usually they say only take 2 to 4 days to reply and send out the item. So I actually asked them by email, and they told me that there's on a wait list for 6 to 7 weeks, and I was like, oh god, it's so long, too long for me. So I asked them, can I change to other colors, and I found out the gray one, dark gray one, is on the 1 week wait list only, so I choose a dark gray one. Now, and to this part, I'm still not that frustrated just because it's basically my fault because I didn't really see the details. But after this bag is delivered, I found out I know I have to pay import to just go to the custom and get the bag. Now, in other countries I stayed before, the custom are actually not that complicated, but I'm located now in Spain and Madrid. The custom is just horrible. So what you need to do is you have to go to the post office, which is nearby the airport, and then take a paper. After taking the paper, you have to bring it to the custom, and the custom will give you a paper, and then you have to go to a bank, which is 15 minutes walk from the custom, and then you have to go to the bank and pay for it and go back to the custom, and then they will certify it. After they agreed, you have to take the paper to the post office again, and then you can get your package. The annoying part is you have to pay in Spain 24% for the tax. Also, you have to pay extra 6 euros just to get the package, which they say, oh, because it's in cotton, so you have to pay for the storage fee, which is 6 euros. Like, what? Anyway, so it's quite frustrating, and when I open it, to be honest, I'm not very happy, just because although I can see the leather and the hardware, everything, the materials are in a very good quality materials, but I can see from the finishes it's been rushly made, just because on the website now most of the items are already most of them are out of stock and you have a wait list. So I assume because of that they're trying to speed up the production, but because of that I would say the finishes are not that perfect. For example, I don't think you can see it, but this flap, open flap, the hardware and the leather, you can see the leather inside between the hardware are actually not well cut. It's being roughly cut and there's no like smoothing out. And also the straps, between the straps in the hole, you can see, I assume the red lining is to sort of let the people who produce this to cut the leather, and I can actually still see the red linings coming out. And after like seeing carefully, you can actually see it's just being rushly made, so they cannot do it properly. I would say I'm kind of disappointed just because the reviews online are actually very good. So for me, it's kind of a put down just because of that. But I would say after 3 days of straight use, I'm pretty impressed about the quality, the durability of the bag, and how it's functioned. I would say it's very good for daily use and also to transition to night, so you can go out for the whole day and then just go directly after your daily routines, which is pretty impressive. So before I start what's in the bag I usually pack in, I want to show you guys how the bag came in. The bag actually came in this gigantic box. So I'll just avoid the personal details. So it's very big and it's actually pretty well made. As you can see, you have a lot of stuffing to just prevent the bag to be damaged. And you actually get the tag from this, which is from the factory called Butti in Italy. So basically what it says is it's made in the best leather and it's entirely made in Italy. Yeah, it's kind of like that. And you also get a dust bag. Now, this is a part which I'm confused also. Normally on the other videos I see in YouTube, they will actually put 2 dust bags. One is the Butti, which is the factory. Another dust bag is actually from Teddy Blake itself. Now, on some YouTube video, they have their dust bag inside the bag, but in some of the YouTube videos, you can't find it. It only comes with the Butti dust bag. So I'm confused, like, so does it really comes with the Teddy Blake dust bag, or it's just for the YouTuber? I bought this in my own money, so I'm not anyway sponsored. So that's the reason I'm kind of disappointed, just because I feel like did they selected the best made bag and send it to the YouTubers to do the review, which it's absolutely fabulous. But when I get it, it's still good, but it's kind of like, oh, so we get a less finished bag then. I was just pretty much confused. Now the leather is pretty durable, there's no major stuff. The color so far is doing well, everything's well. So let's just get into what's in the bag. Now the interior is made in real suede. Here's the part which I'm not really happy, so I'll point it out after taking out all of my things inside. First of all, I'll have my sunglass, which is from Ray-Ban. I need to clean it though. Second of all, I have some receipts. Oops. A wallet, which I usually carry my not that much used, my security card, something like that. Just put it in here. My charge battery, extra one. My current perfume, which is from Chanel. It's the Allure. I'm sorry if my French is horrible. So this is my current perfume. The next one will be a pouch, which it's a very good tip to not damage the bag. Now inside, I won't take it out too messy. You have a few cards, another earphone, some cards, and some pens just to use for daily uses. iPad mini 1 and my card holder and some cash. As you can see, you can actually fit in pretty much. But the annoying part is actually the interior. You can see a wrinkle in the bottom, and it looks like it's made of like they didn't sew it very properly, so that's the reason why there's like a wrinkle inside. I don't know if you guys can see it. I hope you guys can see. If it's not clear enough, I'll insert a picture. It's very annoying for me just to see because I expect it to brand new and be perfect, since the reviews online is absolutely fabulous. They say it's almost perfect, but in my case there are plenty flaws in the bag, so I really think that they really need to try to stabilize their quality when their production is getting up. Just because me myself, I'm actually at first point quite disappointed, but over time I'm starting to love this bag just because how well the material is. I hope you guys will like my review of it. And oh, there's just one more recommendation for the company. I would say, since the factory is in Italy, I think maybe they could try to set a delivery center in Italy, just because in my case, I actually paid 1/3 of the price I paid for the bag for the tax. And it is really frustrating, to be honest. And just because the custom, aside from the fee, which I already personally know I have to pay, and the custom service really far, so I hope that since their factory is in Italy, I think they should set up a like a delivery center to the European country, which will be easier for us, I would say. And overall, I would say I'll give this bag from 10 is 8 out of 10, and I would say if they can manage to stabilize their quality, I'll be more than happy, since I really like the bag itself. Before I end the video, a little bit of review is I'm gonna make a video about how you get your custom items in Madrid, just because it's very frustrating and it's very confusing at the same time, which is kind of different because in other countries you only need to go to the custom and then pay in the custom and then get your delivery, that's all. But we really need to do a whole routine, which is super frustrating. I'm gonna do how to get your package from the custom, and I hope you guys will enjoy this video, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!